how's everybody doing today? Welcome to day of quarantine. So today is Easter. I just realized this is crazy. This is usually on my wall. I usually take it down for videos just so it's like a nice clean background, but this was actually me and my best friend a couple years ago on Easter's. So I still hope you all have a great Easter, and I wish I could hang out with her today. So since today is Easter, me and my dad are just gonna have a nice dinner together. We're gonna order something from somewhere. Just have a nice relaxing day. Whether if you're religious or not, I think everyone kind of celebrates it in some way. Or if not, I hope you're just having a good day. But today I did just want to do my makeup to feel a little bit more festive, and I thought I would do a whole face, not a whole face, but trying out and doing almost all of my face with Glossier products. So this is my entire collection of Glossier. No, I did not buy this all in one sitting. I do not have that kind of money. I've slowly built up this collection. Some things I just got in the mail, so I really am excited to try them, and I wanted to try them on camera so I can tell y'all if they're honestly worth it or not. Remember, with Glossier, they are a brand that is like the barely there, no makeup kind of look. I know I see a lot of like really glam makeup artists on YouTube review it and then they don't like it, and I think they don't do enough research on it first and know what it's about before they do that. So first I'm just going to take my Truish, I honestly don't know how to say that, but it's a Korean brand. It's just sunscreen, and I like this one, and so I didn't feel the need to buy Glossier's because I really like this one. It smells really good. It has tea tree oil and it's 50 SPF. So Glossier's is only 15. The sun cannot get past this stuff. And I really hate being sunburned. I really want to try taking good care of my skin because although I'm only 20 years old, the way you take care of your skin now really is gonna depend on what it looks like 20 years from now. This is something I just now started using, is sunscreen, and I think not enough people think about it. So now that I have the sunscreen on, I'm going to take the Future Dew. I have not tried this before. I just got a sample because I didn't want to spend the money if I didn't like it. Also, just seeing how my skin reacts. It's an oil serum hybrid. It also has serious skincare benefits. It's your skin but glowier. So if you have oily skin, I wouldn't get this. I have combination, so I think it'll be fine, but I don't think I'm gonna use a lot. I'm just gonna rub it together. My mom's she really likes to be bougie with her cosmetics, and this kind of smells like the stuff she used to use. Okay, so here is the Future Dew on my face. I really do like how it looks. If I do like the way this wears and gives me a more dewy look, then maybe. I'm just now getting into the whole dewy look, so I don't know, maybe it'll help me achieve it more. I do like the whole like you just finished your skincare routine kind of glow, but yeah, so far so good. The smell is a bit strong. Okay, so I'm shaking this up just in case, but this next product that I haven't tried yet is the skin tint. You're supposed to put the Future Dew on before the skin tint and after sunscreen, so I'm doing exactly what they say. Shake, then smooth over moisturized skin with fingertips. Blend upwards and outwards for sheer coverage and instant dewiness. See, so I'm wondering if this already makes you a little dewy, would the Future Dew be necessary for me personally? I don't know, but I just wanted to try it out. Feel it with my fingers, you know? And I got the color G10, if anyone was curious. Remember, this is between a moisturizer and a skin tint, so we're not gonna get crazy coverage. Just remember that. I'm just gonna put some on. Oh, thank goodness, this is my color. By the way, Glossier's customer service is insane. They are amazing. I asked them what color I should get on Instagram DMs, and they answered me immediately, like within 30 minutes, and told me that G10 would be a great shade for me. So thanks, sis, whoever helped me. Now I'm just gonna rub it in. It feels really soft. The smell is kind of sunscreeny, which I enjoy. It's like between makeup, like there's the smell of makeup and then sunscreen. See, it's really dewy. It's really, really dewy. So I don't think I would get the Future Dew because I feel like this might be enough on its own. But yeah, do you see how this gave me like a really nice like soft wash of color? And obviously it did not cover up my pimples or whatever. But I feel like I just look healthy. Maybe it's just me. I did not get the stretch concealer because they did not have my shade right now, and I'm waiting in the mail for the Milk concealer, which I've heard better reviews on than the Glossier concealer. So I wish that I had that here so I could review that as well. But I'm just gonna go in with any normal concealer I normally use, so I'm just gonna do that real quick. And I'm just really spot concealing because I do want to look really natural today. And now I'm going to move on to putting a little bit of powder under my eyes. I don't want to put powder over all the beautiful dewiness we just did, but I do want to just powder under my eyes because that's where I notice I usually get the most creasing. I did really want to get the Wowder, and I think I'm going to get that, but I just did not have the money right now, so that's definitely on my radar. I want to get the Wowder. Mostly because I like the packaging, so like see how this is getting everywhere. The Wowder keeps it all contained with like a netting, so I really like that concept. Now I'm going to take Beam, my favorite cloud paint. I have two other sample colors, but this one is just so perfect. I really haven't even tried them yet because this one's just usually exactly what I want. So I take like barely any. You barely need any of it. Just pat it on. And then I'd like to take a tiny bit more and put it around my nose. This is just the perfect color for my skin tone. Beam is the color also that the lady on Instagram DMs of Glossier's account told me that I should get, which is amazing. She told me Dusk or this one. Dusk and Storm, that I want to try out eventually, but I just really like Beam. It's like perfect because this one seems a bit too red, but I mean, I guess that would be fun for summer. Like as I'm looking at myself, I'm just like, wow, like I never look this dewy and glowy. Honestly, I never do. Like I try, but I kind of try to use highlight to mimic that dewy look, and this is just happening naturally. I don't know if it's the skin tint and the Future Dew together or if it's just the Future Dew, but I'm kind of living, honestly. I don't know. And maybe I will get the Future Dew. I don't know. I'm like thinking about it now. I think one day I'll try out the skin tint by itself, and if it's not giving me the same dewy look, then I'm gonna get that Future Dew. And before I put on any lip products, I'm just going to put on the Balm.com by itself. I love this stuff. A lot of people say it's not that hydrating because it's basically like a huge part of the ingredients is petroleum jelly, but I really like petroleum jelly. I like the way it looks on my lips. If you're debating on whether to get the Halo Scope or the Glossier Play Concentrate, I've got you covered, okay? If you just want a really natural, like just a little bit more than this is going on, then this is the product for you. I'll swatch both of them so you can tell. But I used this the other night, and this one is a little more glittery, sparkly. It's definitely more that like blinding. I really like this more than a powder. Looks like that. So you see it's very pigmented, and it's not exactly glittery. It has tiny specks of glitter. I will film it with my iPhone so you can see. Just like that. It's beautiful. I love it. It's still more natural, quote unquote, than a lot of highlights out there, but it's definitely like a little sparkly, you know? And the Halo Scope, it's just a sheen. So that's the Glossier Play, and that's the Halo Scope. So it looks just like a skin like a natural skin glow. I love it, honestly. But this is for more like you want to be noticed, you know? So for today, I am going to use the Halo Scope. I have seen a lot of reviews and most people say to use your finger instead of applying it like a glue stick because it can kind of disrupt the makeup going on. So I'm just gonna tap it on like this. And you know, it is nice to kind of just be like, yeah, I have a couple pimples. What about it? Who cares? I like to put my highlighter a little bit on my cheeks because I really like that. I don't know. It looks nice. And a little bit on my nose. It's so subtle, but it's just enough, in my opinion. Now for eyeshadow. I have 2 lid stars, but I am not crazy about them. I've watched a lot of other reviews who are not crazy about them either. It's not that they're too sheer. I understand why they're sheer. I understand that that's the point. It's how they apply. It's really hard to work with them. And I've heard the same things about the Sky Wash. It's just, they're just kind of so oily that they move around. And I just have had a really hard time with them. Now I really love this color and I wish it was a better product in the way it works and blends and everything, because I really love this color and I do use this a lot because I really love this lavender color, and I just haven't been able to pick up a palette yet, or you know, a color of eyeshadow that has this kind of beautiful sparkly lavender. I'm on the prowl, so if anybody knows a good palette, because I don't want to buy a whole palette just for one color, so I'm trying to find a palette that I really like that has this color within it. I can swatch it for y'all. See, like, it's gorgeous. Like, this is so beautiful. I just noticed they're a little hard to work with. See, like, if I do this, it's just kind of like, and I totally understand, like, it's supposed to be like this. And it's beautiful. It's just the formula and everything is not my favorite thing in the world. This one really kind of disappears. So just be aware of that if it's not your thing. Since I really want to do a red lip today, I think I'm going to not use this and I'm just going to put very minimal eyeshadow. So I've always wanted to get the Generation G sheer lipsticks. Again, because of money, I just haven't been able to get one right now, but I do have a few dupes that are pretty much the same kind of products. These are all sheer lipsticks, lip tints. This is a great dupe. This is the e.l.f. Sheer Slick, and this was only $3. This is a Korean brand, and it is a really pretty creamy tint color balm. This is in Velvet Red. So it looks like that, and you can kind of sheer it out. And this is a great dupe. This is the e.l.f. Sheer Slick, and this was only $3. This is a great dupe for Zip. This is another Korean brand called Peri Para, and this is the ink one. It kind of rubbed off, but it's another lip tint in a really bright poppy red. Look at that. It's so pretty. And again, you can kind of sheer it out so it's not as intense. Any sheer lipstick from a drugstore honestly will help you get the similar look of the blotted lip. There we go. Look at that bright poppy red color. It's so beautiful, and I feel like with the shine it already has mixed in with my bomb.com, I don't even feel like I need the gloss, but this gloss is really bomb. Get it. It makes your lips literally look like glass. It's a little sticky, like it feels sticky, but it doesn't actually, like when you do this, it doesn't like separate or anything. If you don't want to spend $14 on the lip gloss, any e.l.f. lip glosses are great. I'm gonna take my Tati palette in the color Soothe, and I'm just going to put that in my crease. And then I'm going to take Aura in the metallic shade. And I'm just going to lightly put that on my lid. And then instead of an eyeshadow for the inner highlight, I'm just gonna go on with the Quartz Halo Scope. Even though my lips look already pretty glossy, I'm just going to put a little bit. Like, come on. I love! So worth it to me. And now I will be right back to curl my lashes and then give you my opinion on the lash slick. Now, I've heard very mixed reviews about this, which is really surprising to me, but also not surprising. So I used this for the first time last night, and I was blown away, you guys. Look at this. The other eye. That's it. And then on my bottom lashes. So that is the lash slick. I didn't do the best job of curling this side, but look at that. This is literally one of the best mascaras I've ever tried. Bristles are very, very thin, not coated a lot. And I think that's how it doesn't get so clumpy. Now, a lot of people say this is like the worst mascara they've ever tried, and that it doesn't do anything, it doesn't make them longer, it's not volumizing, or they really pile it on and at that point it looks spidery. I was very blessed with really nice eyelashes. They're super long already, they're very black already, they're very thick. So this literally just makes them stand out more and brings them out and doesn't make them clumpy, because the second my lashes get clumpy and heavy, they look really bad. So this is why I love this mascara so much, and I think it's gonna be my new go-to favorite mascara. Now, if you have lashes that are shorter and thin, I can see how this wouldn't be your favorite product, because it's not going to do that much for you. For me, it does just enough. I really think you do have to go about this brand by what you think you need and what you want. So obviously, if you really don't like, one pimple showing, this might not be the product for you, which is completely fine, because you might like their sheer lipsticks, you might like their blush. I know everyone who tries these loves these blushes. They are so beautiful. They really give a glow from within, and if you want more pigment, you can really just put a lot on. You saw like how little I put on. I put literally like 2 dots and it was enough. So if you're a person who likes more pigmented blushes, you would still like these, and they have so many other beautiful shades. I feel naturally pretty. I think that's what the brand's supposed to make you feel, and I love it. And remember, if you do like the more colorful, fun makeup, they do have a line called Glossier Play. So a recap, my must-haves from Glossier. I would say these guys. The mascara, balm.coms, they're all great. They come in like a bunch of different flavors and things. I have the original, the berry, and rose. You can also put this on your cuticles, things like that. It's universal, so that's nice as well. Lip gloss for sure. The cloud paint, definitely. And honestly, both highlighters. I feel like this is a safer choice for a lot of y'all, because I've just heard a lot of mixed reviews. Like, people either love it or they hate it. So I don't know, just do your research. And I got both because I knew I'd like both of them. I really did like the skin tint, but I know that a lot of people just aren't interested in this kind of thing. I loved it. I think I will be using this most days when I'm not using my e.l.f. foundation. My only concern is I live in Texas, so I'm wondering if this will hold up. I don't want it to be like melting down my face, but honestly, sometimes anything I put on my face is gonna melt off, including sunscreen, so that's just a part of the catch of living here. But it only gets that bad like during the summer. I'm really excited to see what this brand does in the future, and I just really am excited that I bought these products, because I hope everybody's doing okay. I know this has been a really weird time. I've just been making music and FaceTiming people and watching H2O Just Add Water for the millionth time, because that's my favorite show from like childhood. Watching YouTube videos. I've been really into makeup, which is odd because I'm not going anywhere. My hair, I'm trying to see how long it'll get by the end of quarantine. What do y'all think?